Okay guys, and this is the situation. We are in France, sorry, in the south of France. Hey, look,
In the south of
that's
France, and we're going to kidnap.
We are very hungry, and we try to find a restaurant to eat, and what happened? And everything is closed. Rafa, what is happening?
Well, the fire is burning the carbon, and hopefully we will have a big flame.
3 hours later.
No! Después que te puesto la tapa. 3:17. No sé todo.
You see fire here.
No.
Do you say
No, what is happening?
that there's literally no fire?
3 hours later.
Okay, Rafa, so finally?
No, it was every moment under control.
Okay.
Now that's what you call a blast.
Let me weave this tale of a 6-day adventure through the remote mountains of the French Pyrenees, where two families embarked on a journey to the distant village of Auzat in the south of France. Our adventure commences in the enchanting city of Barcelona, where we loaded up our car and set off on our Christmas holiday. I must begin by saying that this would be an epic adventure, with fire making as its central theme, a necessity for warming our abode and whipping up some sustenance. Would we succeed? Well, that remains to be seen. On our roughly 3-hour journey, we decided to make a pit stop at Els Portal de Cerc, just before the Cadí tunnel. Here, we sadly observed the reservoir's water level being rather on the low side.
Good morning for you. Yes. No, I am not an actor from the 70s.
What the hell are you talking about?
I am Jorditums, and we are going to France, exactly to Auzat. It's a town behind Andorra in France, in the Pyrenees. We just made a stop here to do pee-pee, and I'm going out because all of my family go to the bathroom, enter this cafeteria, and they go directly to the bathroom, and the owner was seeing my family like, hey, don't you want to order something? So Valeria and I are going to rescue them, so we're going to ask for something, a coffee or something like that, right, Valeria? Hey guys, I'm here with my partner, the 70 actors, and we are almost
Porn actors.
We are porn actors. Broke porn actor, that's correct.
Diablo, pero coño, si yo te agarro, óyeme con esta silla. Óyeme, si yo te agarro con esta silla.
And we'll be crossing very soon. We'll be crossing to the town of Pocherda, and then to Madame La Boucle in France, and then we'll continue.
Then we will start speaking French.
Veux-tu dire que je t'ai perdu, petite Earth Girl? Voulez-vous dire que vous pourriez être Space Rock?
Exactly, we'll start speaking French. So, hey, Rafa, how do you feel that you will appear in your Ditum's channel?
Oh,
you will see yourself on YouTube.
This is a very, very famous channel.
Yeah, yes,
He's
it is.
becoming very famous. He's an influencer.
Yes,
so.
I'm an influencer. That's the point.
I'm very happy to share with him this video.
Thank you. So see you there.
Under the guise of emptying our urinary bladders, we found ourselves ordering some coffee and croissants. Having completed this arduous task, we resumed our course toward Puigcerdà to cross the French border officially. By this point, hunger pangs were making themselves known, and the need to dine was undeniable. Our initial plan was to avoid dining on the Spanish side, preserving our appetites for a delectable French dish, savored in a charming bistro in some picturesque French village. At least that was the theory. However, theories don't always align with reality. The entire route from Puigcerdà to the more civilized village before Auzat, namely Tarascon-sur-Ariège, took quite a while. It was already dusk, and I should mention that we had made about 5 pit stops on the French roads, only to discover that everything was closed. Thus, upon reaching Tarascon-sur-Ariège, 2 realizations struck us. Firstly, dinner had transformed into supper, and our grand plan of relishing a French meal in a beautiful French bistro had dwindled into consuming a cold burger and some rather sad-looking McDonald's fries.
So right now we are in the town. I don't know which one is it. Nova, could you tell me the name of this town, please?
Hi, Daddy. No, Nova is not here today. I'm Valeria. That village is called Tarascon-sur-Ariège near Auzat.
That's correct. So we are in this town, and we're trying to find a restaurant to eat, a crepe or a croissant or whatever, and we didn't find any restaurant open. So where we ended eating in a McDonald's. McDonald's. Yeah, we just came to France to eat McDonald's.
Secondly, we realized that we hadn't done any grocery shopping for the entire journey. So we ventured into the village's supermarket and stocked up. Night had fallen by the time we reached the village of Auzat, and finding our lodging became a true adventure.
Que estamos grabando. Hello, good morning. This is the first day. Look at my hair. Beautiful hair. Yeah. So, this is the first day of a week that waits for us.
Veamos este caso.
In the Pyrenees, Francis, Jordi is outside speaking with her little daughter, Noelia. This is Claudia. This is Claudia. Say something.
The real situation is as follows. I am with my brother Rafa, and yesterday night we tried to
Light a
fire in the fireplace, but it was a mess. Then the full house was full of smoke. So Rafa, how do you think we can light up again successfully the fireplace?
I think we have to look up a tutorial on YouTube.
Great. Well, let's look for a tutorial online.
This is what you are doing right now, right?
Yes, I'm doing that. I'm trying to find a very good tutorial to light up the fireplace.
The combination of our unfamiliarity with the area and the pitch-black streets added an extra layer of excitement. But in the end, we prevailed. We arrived at a village called Ura, on the outskirts of Auzat, literally in the middle of nowhere.
In the wake of the previous night's escapade, where my dad, Jordatums, and Uncle Rafa came dangerously close to setting our house ablaze, well, let's just say they filled it with smoke while attempting to start a fire, we decided that a trip to the Auzat village supermarket was in order. You see, the day before, it was Uncle Rafa and my dad, Jordatums, who were entrusted with the mission of procuring all the essentials, and, as fate would have it, they managed to forget about half the things on the list. So, we made the collective decision to embark on this shopping expedition, this time, with both my mom and Aunt Noyce in tow. I must say, while the rest of us were perusing the aisles of the supermarket, my dad, Jordatums, seemed to have transformed into a mountain goat and perched himself atop some metaphorical peak, leaving my mom to do the actual shopping. Well, I suppose that's just how my family operates.
Guys, and look what my wife just bring to me. A cherry Coke. The taste is incredible. I really like it. And we will share it with a barbecue that Rafa is trying to start. That's going to be very, very funny. So this is how to do a barbecue in the Pyrenees. I don't know what he's looking for, but thank God that Rafa knows how to do the barbecue, because me, in my whole life, I made a barbecue in the past. Now, ahora.
I put first this, which lights up the fire pretty easily. In theory. Then the carbon, and then a long match to start.
The tale of my father and uncle versus the campfire. After 20 minutes and a small fortune in matches, they still hadn't ignited it. But fear not, their determination persisted. With comical resolve, they faced the unyielding fire, sharing knowing glances.
Rafa, what's the situation? Look, it's almost done. It's almost done.
Bye.